Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Today I have something very, very special for you. It is my design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and it is for Ballet Dreams, her digital kit Ballet Dreams. Now, just so you know, no matter whether I was on her team or not, I would have done this journal because I love ballet. For those of you who know my story, you know that I was training to be a ballerina until I was injured and had to give up my dream. So I will always, always love ballet. It'll always have a soft spot. So I have made a beautiful, I think, a beautiful journal and a lovely little ephemera kit to go with it. So I'm going to do a flip through for you. I don't know if I'll have to stand up or sit down, so we'll just see how that goes. And I don't do these very often, so please bear with me. I hope I do okay. So what I think we'll do is, this is an ephemera pouch, and I'm going to set it off to the side for right now, but isn't that pretty? All the pretty goodies on it. See some of the pretties, and we'll go over that and what's in it and all the gorgeous things. Now, a lot of what I've used is vintage, laces, trims, pins. Some are new, so it's a mix of everything, okay? So, the big thing is my journal. Now, I've just tied it with this beautiful tulle, blush pink tulle. It's hard to tell what color it is, but it is a blush pink. And to keep it closed, because she is a fluffy girl, fluffy ballerina. On the edge, I have a beautiful little tassel that I've created. It has one of the hearts from Creative Lefty that I kind of inked up to give it that soft pink color that I wanted. And it's got pearls and all kinds of yummy goodies in the tail. Call it a horsey tail. Then I made a dangle that you guys saw me make in one of my videos, and it's got laces and bling, and then it's got the toe shoes hanging here, and it's made from a piece of junk mail and backed with a pretty piece of paper from the Ballet Dreams kit. Now, everything I used in here is Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, Ballet Dreams. I also used her Ruffles Roses kit and a little bit of her Winter Memories. I'm not going to point out what each one is. I'm just going to tell you about it. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, yeah, everything is hers. So once we take off the tulle, I'm going to set it down to do that. Now, there are some shadows today. It is a very stormy, dark day. I've done everything I can to minimize it, but there just isn't anything I can do about the shadows. And it seems like the lighter I try to get it, the least it works, right? So let me undo the tulle. It's a nice long piece that you could use for other things if you didn't want to tie up your journal with that. Okay, I'm going to set that off to the side. And here's our cover in detail. Now, it has vintage laces all over it. There's probably about 6 layers of lace on a piece of quilted fabric, and then it's got some vintage rhinestones here, appliques that are from wedding dresses, all kinds of pearls. It's got a beautiful dangle. Okay. And it's got a lot of layers. There's probably about 8 or 10 layers of lace here. Then you go to the back, and the back side is, again, a lot of vintage lace. Lots of layers here. Also, a few special laces and trims from a dear friend of mine who sent them to me as a gift, birthday gift. And then these are rhinestones, and they are vintage from my vintage collection, and some roses. And then we've got that trim that my friend sent me, and another beautiful little brooch here. You could see lots of pearls, lots of layers. Now, this whole thing is made from 2 Walgreens bags. So these are actually, this journal is made from a couple of Walgreens bags that I put together with a fabric spine. They've been cut down and sealed at the bottom, but left as big pockets at the top. So this is what whole thing is made from the Walgreens bags. Okay, so hopefully I don't lose my breath too many times. Alrighty. So when you have her, we're going to, so that's the cover. The front and back are made from the Walgreens bag. So you can see, this is what you see. And this journal is tied together with satin, very vintage satin ribbon. And it has some eyelets to keep it from ripping. And it is not sewn in so that you can add and subtract pages if it's too thick or you want to put more in there. That's how you would do it. Now at the top of this, because it is those bags, we have, and you guys saw me do this on a video, this beautiful large 5x7, 5.5 by 7 giant jumbo tag. And as you can see, she's got some vintage rhinestones, lots of bling, vintage laces. Now, this ballerina is from it's from my stash. She is not in the kit, but she isn't affiliated with any designer. It was an original card that I have. So, and then you can see the back is a creamy color. It's all inked and it can be written on, and that's what it's for. It is a giant journal card. This is a blush organza ribbon and lots of vintage laces and photos. And this is from the kit. Everything else is from the kit. This is the only thing that isn't. Because she didn't really have the ballerina images that I wanted in her kit. So I asked her for permission to add those, because they don't go with anybody else. Alrighty, so we will open the first page. Now I need to move everything aside. Okay, I'm standing up right now, but hopefully I'm going to be able to sit down and talk about what's here. Now, what we have are our first two pockets, which is some vintage laces and some vintage appliques. This one's very, very old wedding dress that was given to me by a friend. And then so were these. And I've added bling and all kinds of goodies. Now these images are from the kit. I've added some more vintage lace on the spine. A beautiful pink doily from Inked Paper Art. And then this is I have added, I don't know if you can see it, but this has some pretty sparkly good stuff on there. I use stickles periodically through the kit, and again some more bling. And this is on a piece of vellum. So this is this is tracing paper. All right, then we go to our first page, and I'm having a hard time, you guys, because of this tail on the back here. I may have to remove it. So we have our first page, and we just have bling and laces. I used one of the pockets from her Pockets and Hearts kit from Ruffles Roses, and I used that as a pocket on one of the pages, and I filled it with some of the ephemera. I added some bling to the ephemera. And then these are some of the hearts are from the Hearts and Pockets kit, and some are from the ballet kit. But I made little mini, I don't know if you can see it, little mini pockets. And this has a number of, now this is a strip of her washi tape that I put on sticker paper, so it can be used. And then we have some of the skinny cards from the ephemera kit. There's a lot of ephemera in this kit. I believe this one is from her Ruffles Roses, this card. But between the kits, you have plenty of beautiful journaling cards. Every one of these is a journal card. They can all be written on. They've all been inked on the back. They go in the pocket. The pocket has lace and pearls. Not every page is decorated. This one has a little bling. And what I did is on the pages, like the blank pages, which I think this is the first one, she had washi strips, sticky paper strips. And so I used those on the edges of the plain papers to give it some dimension. Added some lace and some bling. So that's one of the strips. And that's just a plain piece of coffee dyed paper. Okay. And then I added some sparkly trim here. You can see it's all blingy down the side of this page. And this is all from the kit. And then I have another one of her pockets here. That's from her Pockets and Roses. So that's a separate kit that you can get if you're not into ballet. This one has some pretty little hearts on the edges. And it's a very velvety grosgrain ribbon. I did add a vintage doily. This one has another one of those strips on the page. It's got vintage laces and pearls and all kinds of goodies. Okay. And then that was on pink. I think this is from a Trace of Sparkle. Is her pink paper, coffee dyed paper. And I also use papers, coffee dyed papers. I use them from Inked Paper Art, a Trace of Sparkle, Triple V Vintage, and Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop are where the pink and brown coffee dyed and avocado dyed papers came from. Then I have a belly band that's a vintage lace, and it's got some journaling cards in there to write on. And this page, again, some more lace. And we have some more journaling cards that come from the kit. And I always add a little bling to the cards if I have time. And then on the back, they're just inked and plain and ready to write. And this has lace on it and some pearls. I don't know if you can see that. And coffee dyed paper with another strip, laces and pearls. Another pocket. Got some cute little... I loved making these. I loved putting the hearts on the cards and then leaving them open as a pocket so that I could add more journaling cards. So there was every chance I got, I added. This is a 100% writing journal. I mean, it is, as you can see, plenty of spaces. This is our center fold, which has some vintage laces. This is our center, and this is where our ribbon is tied through. Now, you could add a charm here if you really wanted to. And I actually thought about doing that and completely forgot. So let me see if this is going to look good. I had made this for this, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use it or not. So let me see if we like it on here. Because you know it's going to go right to the... Now, we can either pin it on or put it through. Give me a minute, guys. I'm too far away. I'm having a hard time with this. This has a heart and a Queen of England coin and a pearl and a little bling. I don't know what I think. It doesn't want to hang very well, so I don't know if that would work or not. We would have to see. But, I mean, you could add it, or you could just pin it in at the top, and I may do that. I may go back and do that. I'll work on that later. All right, because I haven't decided if I'm keeping this for myself or if I'm going to sell it. I'm at that point where I don't know. Oh, I forgot to, these are right from the first pocket. I took them out. This has a little mini writing book and a little journal card. So I made a little booklet, and those actually go right into this front pocket. Okay, and then we have our, where did the center go? Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay, there's our center. And I know this has taken a while because I don't do these on a regular basis, you know. Another strip, more lace, pearls. Everything kind of whites out because this is very pale ballet pink and creams and whites. And so not every page got lace on it. But this time I have a heart pocket that I made, and it's got a heart, little heart bling, and a couple of journaling cards to go in that pocket. And then this one has lace and some bling. More lace, bling, and let's see, did that come off? No. And then another sticky strip. This is a lace flip with vintage laces and applique. So what this is you write your secret things and then you pull it down. So And then these are some more journaling cards. So this is another one of those hearts that I made that, let's see, and it goes into the pocket. And it's got, let's see, does this little, I pretty much left the tops of all the little hearts open so you could put something in there, a little secret message. And you have beautiful, beautiful journaling tags. These all come in the kit. These are all made from the kit. And they go into the pockets that I glued onto the pages. And then you have more. This is a very pale, pale blush pink with some pearls. Then we have a blush pink belly band. And we have journaling cards. And this is one of the little pieces from her kit. And I've added a little bling on there. That's all. She has a lot of ephemera, lots of fun ephemera to play with for this kit, for all of her kits. She puts in a lot of things to play with, I will tell you. And then here we have double laces and the strip that I put on, stickers. It's a sticker strip. So I printed them all on a sticker sheet and then just cut them up and used them like washi. So we've got a couple laces and bling. The vintage doily, pink ribbon. This side we've got another pocket and a couple of journaling tags. And all the pockets have lace and pearls or bling of some kind. Okay, all of them. And these are the most beautiful pages. And some more of that sparkle bling that we had on the other one. I don't know if you could see it. There you go. And uh-oh. Looks like my glue gave up. I will have to fix that. Okay, good does it now. So we have this, and then we have more vintage laces. It's all from my stash, you guys. From my stash. So then we have another page that has a pocket, some pretty lace, pearls, a heart. These are all journaling cards. And this has a tiny little pair of ballet shoes on it. Point shoes, toe shoes. And then we have violin and toe shoes. That goes in that pocket. This one is the ballet studio and the toe shoes. So those go into that pocket. That beautiful pocket with the toe shoes on it. And I don't know if you could see, but you can see that there's this pretty lace there. All this lace behind me is driving me nuts. Keeps catching on everything. So I'm going to have to put everything back in here nice and neat when I'm done, aren't I? All right, so final back page. We've got some bling and some lace. We've got some more of the stickles with this cutout, beautiful cutout that she took, that's in her kit. And then a doily that is avocado dyed. Then we have another pocket like we did in the front. Isn't that a beautiful one? Isn't she so pretty? And then vintage, again, some more vintage laces, bridal gown laces, and then some beautiful blings and lace everywhere, just everywhere. And the back, like I showed you. And then what goes in this back pocket is these beautiful little cards that you could write on. Made a little mini notebook out of some of the digitals. And we have a beautiful ballerina here. And we have the ballet in the back. And there you have it, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? So yummy. And it feels, can you hear? That's that paper bag. It definitely has that sound, that crunchy, and it's so fat and it's so yummy. And you can see it's, I don't know if you can see all the different laces and bling. And then this is how it's held together. Then we have our goodies on the back side. And there you have it, you guys. That I have been working for weeks and weeks on this. Ever since Doreen put out the ballet kit, I've been working on it and loving every minute of it. It really stretched my creativity for what to do with the pages. Initially, I was going to do them all like this. All the pages were going to be laced like this on bags, but honestly, it was, I would still be at it 2 months from now. So I decided to add in the writing pages, and I felt like that was going to be and all the pockets and all the hearts. And, you know, I used 3 or 4 of her kits. And so everything she has works very, very well together. Very well together. So I have, like I said, I've used the tulle netting to close it up with. I don't know if that's going to be the permanent closure. Pretty sure it is. I don't know. You know, it kind of just depends on, because she is pretty fluffy. And I may do a lace tie along with it. I'm not sure. But, you know, anyway, there she is. She's one big girl. Now, this other piece I wanted to show you. This is an ephemera holder, and this is from her digital in the ballet kit, the journal pages. And these are, I just collaged different pieces of scraps together to make this, and use lace and this pretty organza tie, and to keep it together. And then I have these big giant journaling cards inside here. Aren't these pretty? I think I showed you them in another video. They have vintage laces on them and pearls. And then this is the back, but they're perfect to write on. You can absolutely, with a dark pen, black pen, blue pen, write on them. So these were what was kind of the leftover pieces. This is another one that didn't make it into the journal because I just ran out of space for it. I actually forgot about it. And I don't know if you can see the sparkles on that, but it's a real pretty Swan Lake. And this is a Anna Pavlova, a photo of her dancing Swan Lake. And then I have all these vintage. These are all vintage laces here. And then if you look in the envelope, you have a little crown. So when there's nothing inside, you see this beautiful crown and some bling. So, and then when you put your cards back inside, whatever card you put over there is what you're going to see. You see the violin and the toe shoes, you know. So any other ephemera that you have that you want to keep together, they all go together. I'm just going to tie this for now. There we go. So this is my design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures for her Ballet Dreams and her Ruffles and Roses, pockets and Valentine heart, not Valentine, pockets and hearts. And also a lot of her journal pages and all that. So all of this is for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. There should be a link for her shop and in the video at the back in the description box. So I want to thank you all for coming along and watching with me today. I hope you like my project and you could see it okay. There will be, at some point, there will be pictures on Facebook in her group, which is Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and also on my personal Facebook page and my Instagram. I will try to put as many, you know, close-up pages as I can, at least definitely the covers and this envelope and, if you know, a few of the cards and things. I won't do every page, but they'll be in my Instagram page under Vintage Paper Girls. So you should be able to find me there. So thank you all very much. I really appreciate you for watching. I love all of you very much, and I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.